But in the meantime, Guild have got their members back up, all fully healed as well. And they've got the high ground with a Gibraltar. That is going to be pretty good for them. They've got a bunch of boxes around them as well, so they can get the shield swaps out. They'll be in a very strong position to have a late run here.
And they're central. That's just what makes this so good. I don't know how anyone's going to beat Guild, but leave it to not as sincere to at least win this fight and have a chance to find out. They're going up against the Lions, though. Max is bringing in the air from Hockey's, commanding his team. We know he likes the IGL. His principles are follow me, do what I say, and we'll be all right. And so far, that's worked out for Alliance as they are steamrolling around this mountain. But can they climb it? That's where Guild are, sitting at the top, waiting patiently for their prey. Shooting fish in a barrel here. Almost fell off their horizon, but he finds a way to stabilize the business bombardment. It will not catch the edge of Guild. And you can see that they are just in still a dominant position, even though Alliance is behind them.
4 squads remain, and the ring is going to claim some of the Na'Vi players. Out goes Rugby, and now it's Alliance who are going to be out of bounds, but again, there is a clock on them, and they need to drop eventually. We'll see if they choose to drop onto Guild. We've got Domes up, and it looks like that's going to be the play. The Mastiff is out. It's going to go to the Oxstar zone. There's grenades all over the place. There's gas as well. Who's going to survive? We've got Crypto on the way. There's all kinds of madness happening, and somehow still 4 teams up to make it 3.
Alliance, they find a way to jump in and out. Hockey's just floating in the air, and it's IG out of nowhere to take game 1 in EMEA. What?
So much action, such little space. We got teams dropping on teams, and IG snuck in the back door with the 4-4. Thank you very much. That's the first game in the bag for IG.
So as it's shaking out, we got Nag still alive, I think ratting for 69 IQ. We got Alliance, we got Gambit, we got 1 member of Guild, full squad of Congarna and New Esports still alive. The 2 Portuguese on that squad, and Guild, as I said, it's going to get taken out here to the hands of Artico.
Gonna happen, is bound to happen. Now Artico's gonna be able to get that extra KP, but look at Gambit now taking some shots. Here comes the portal though, that to rotate right close, but Hardeki actually just comes right back. Maybe trying to look for an opportunity to replace the rest of Gambit with the final ring closing right behind their backs.
That's going to be a crazy endgame, and Invictus tries to take the fight here against Congarna, and Congarna's just survived wave after wave after wave. Can they do it again here? Blast up alongside Noises, the duo, but Gambit comes through to third party. They just get to watch and laugh as they take out all last members of both Congarna and IG. 3 squads remain. We got Gambit, Alliance, the Titan still alive.
And this is what I was expecting right here, following now Gambit moving in. They have so much momentum on their side. Look at the way Hardeki is playing this too. He's got the shield swaps right around them after they were able to wipe out those 2 squads. And Hardeki with the Kraber in his hands. Let's see what we can expect here with Alliance Mao making their way over and taking out 69 IQ.
I take it back, Nags is not a rat, because Nags is going to get knocked, but the team's still alive. Slayer's alive as well. Alliance going to take out all of 69 IQ, so in the end, it's going to be a 2v2 fight. One is knocked, a great push going to come through from Hockey's. The General, the IGL, making plays for his team, puts in so much damage, and lets his team clean up. This is a perfect opportunity for Alliance to close out Gambit. 2 are dead, 1 more remains, it's Hardeki.
And Alliance taking advantage too now, being able to go around. They find Hardeki, now they are going to be able to just close things out with Alliance. Another strong finish. They didn't finish first in the first game here, but they do it again. Second to first place. I mean, when you talk about match point Fallout, Alliance, I think, are on their speed run to be able to obtain that achievement.
6 squads remaining, but for how long? Guild and King, one of them's going to go out. It's going to be Guild who go out in 6th place in game number 3.
I mean, they have a Skyward Dive. Could it be? I mean, Hardeki, you can tell he is looking so hard for those angles on the team to the right, but Alliance is in a perfect spot. This is such an interesting dynamic for a final circle for a team that could win it all, because they have nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. They must run into the fray. The Dome Shield is good. They're going to Valve ult out of this. He's at least getting 1 up, trying to stay alive. Hoggies is down. Oh, that's it. Alliance will not create history in Apex. We will go another game. That's match point for you, but who will win? Reply Totem have been in the thick of things, James, and this seems like it's only getting thicker.
Murder by drone in the no-fly zone. We've got 3 squads remaining now as Alliance are taken out in style. A butt-naked hack is denied his launch. No SpaceX for you, buddy. Gambit now in such a strong position. They know how to play these late games with little cover. They are comfortable They thrive in the madness, and they've got shields for days, unlike Alliance, who completely ran out in a very difficult position. Kick on one side, Totem on the other, Gambit just chilling. They'll try and force the action between those teams first if they can, and then look to capitalize, trying to maneuver to that high ground maybe, as we've got bounce spam in all directions now. Kick in some trouble, but who's going to be the first team to drop?
And it's going to be Gambit coming in at the end. You know how they do. Hardeki and Gambit clean it up. They take this game, and they keep this game going. Match point. We're still running.
So this rotation from IG early find themselves the best spot in this late game. How perfect of a rotation, the preparation coming through. One of the most prepared teams, coached by, in my opinion, the best coach in all of Apex Legends. EMEA really slept down overall as a coach. The preparation that he puts in week and week out truly showing, and IG has played this to perfection. 5 squads left, 4 in front of them to be crowned the champions of the playoffs in Split 1.
Goodness, this is beautiful. Chef's kiss position here for Invictus. This is an amazing spot, but look who's meeting them on the other side of that rock. It's GMT, and they've been claiming every match point team so far. They claimed Alliance, they claimed Gambit, now they're looking to claim Invictus to stop their run.
Can you imagine if GMT shuts down all 3 match point teams? That's some nasty-ish right there if I've ever heard it. My man, the Grief King, the controversial king himself. We'll see if he can do it here. Meanwhile, Bryn's trying to say otherwise. We got the Wraith, the Crypto, the Caustic combo, which again, that's so hard to counter a Crypto and Caustic team. And it's going to be difficult to shut this team down, but so many teams are nearby. I wonder if they know it's them. No.
Oh my gosh, they're blocking their only way out. The only one that doesn't have to take that damage is Blast, as he is on the Caustic, but look how they're taking the roof. They're just going to have them in their clear line of sight unless another team tries to contest GMT. And
yeah, they're hard
GMT's still finding these kills.
And yeah, GMT actually might be helping them right now is GMT by putting in work elsewhere. They have a team right in front of them. They got to win this fight first. And here comes the fight. Great shots put in by Bryn. He is a monster. He can't be stopped. Bryn clean wipes the entire squad. Invictus survives. They get the shield swaps, and they're still alive. Here's the ultimate. It's GMT versus IG for the win.
Oh my gosh, the portal not going in. They've managed to go around the rock, but Bryn takes way too much damage. He's forced to go in, and he's inside the shield too. He's inside the circle, my bet here. And Bryn now having to play this fight with cover.
3v3 fight, Bryn's getting put in work. Great damage put through. Cleave's gonna go down. It's actually Major Pusher's alive. Bryn puts in work with the shotgun. One member left is Blast. Has to go huge. Blast in a 1v1 for the bread. Blast does it. He hits 1. He hits 2. Looks for the 3rd and final shot. But Blast needs to clutch up here. Pushes wide left and looks to shut this down if he can. Is just frantically looking for the last member alive in a 1v. And he gets a good first shot. But no! He gets shut down in the 1v. Major Pushers disables the IG victory. We're going to a game number 5.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking right now, Fallout. What a game.
No more IG, no more Gambit. Alliance versus 3 teams. They're on the low ground though, and they may die by the zone unless they can get out with this Valkyrie. They've got to start moving soon.
If they have a Valkyrie, I think you got to use it now. And they are. They're getting in. Skyward dive. It's happening. Will they come down after going into the stars, landing as champions here of EMEA Alliance? 2 games in, they were on match point. Could this be the one, game 5, that they finally close it out? 4 squads left. They've got just a few seconds before they've got to drop. They will take a bit of a penalty, but they're ready for it. The thermite, it hits! It hits! This is beautiful, but they're in the fight first. So the dome shield just to stabilize James. And they're luckily not getting pushed by any other team. This is beneficial to Alliance to have a chance still to win this.
They can focus on the outside, deal with the inside later. Let's see what they choose to do. Holding position, waiting for them to come out the door. Victory is in their hands, but can they keep it? Their Hackers moving forward, trying to create some kind of crossfire now as they've given themselves more space, but I think we may have some more action coming their way now as they try to elevate themselves and maybe avoid the most of that bombardment. Have they found the angle? Hackers falling off but getting back up again. Out with the massive now. Still 4 squads alive. Yuki's on his hands and knees, and so is Laga. Can they survive? Can they stay alive? He cracked, but he's got to do more than that.
Vice is still in. Haggis is still in as well. He's got to try to shield swap. This is the final moment. If they can get it, Vice is alive. They will have 2 members And look at that dome shield. This is exactly what you need. The Caustic Ultimate comes out. An alliance is forced between a rock and two other teams. You do not want to be them in this situation. Solaris has Choke still alive. Will we be going? Yes, it seems almost assuredly to another game.
Alliance is dead.
With Nags, it's the Peacekeeper. They'll clean it up. And we keep this thing running. Match point never fails to disappoint as 69 IQ stamp their name on the list of winning teams today.
Alliance all damaged right now. This could be scary for them, but they're going to get their shields. Nice dome shield's going to be used, and there you go. Knots is going to shut down the Ogre. So Rebel, Alliance, and whichever team is in this trailer, not sure who it is necessarily, still alive and left. 3 teams remain. Alliance at full force here, Vicky.
See what they do here. Alliance has that chance. Congarno also right there. The bombardment, though, as Alliance now tries to hug the side. They're trying to beat them out, but the crack, though, on the shield. Amazing bombardment here. But Rebel has that perfect positioning where they're not involved. Alliance now in trouble, losing 2 members, only leaving Yuki to play out from the circle, but he can't get through. The crate blocks that rotation. He would have been beamed by Rebel anyways if he went through there.
Yeah, Alliance got themselves in such a bad spot. Rebel was in the god spot, so all Rebel had to do is sit, watch, and wait, and now collect kills. And a first place finish is looming here for Rebel. A must-win game for them to get themselves back in the standings, and they're going to do it over Congarna. Rebel defeats Congarna and Alliance and secures a victory in game number 6 to force a game 7.
Chef's kiss with the positioning there from Rebel. They had the best spot you could possibly be.
There are 6 squads remaining, and again we can see Alliance are here, 69 IQ. GMT is still here to cause some problems. Gambit, though, are gone.
If you are a Gambit fan, that has got to hurt. A team that has clutched up in so many impossible situations, suddenly, seemingly out of the fight for so long, goes down in a skirmish before it can get really to the party starting. And this certainly is it. In fact, it's last call. Alliance want to make sure that's it. They need to close up shop here. They've had 4, 5 opportunities now to do it. The first team to get on match point in just 2 games. Almost had a chance to win it in game 3. Can they do it here? It will be up to Yuki to hit a few of these shots. I think they can clean this one up. The Valkyrie is flying down, but there's still a team who's on match point below them, so they can't put too many of their resources into this fight, James. Otherwise, they won't be ready to clean up the game.
Indeed, it may be the greatest 3P of all time from 69 IQ as they wait for their opponents downstairs. Alliance hanging on for as long as they can.
Got him.
All these teams on the high ground have to engage each other for fear of being shot by the other team, while 69 IQ is still downstairs, but there are more bullets going their way. Slayer's dropping Bambino with the caustic gas now, and surely Alliance, they have to drop now. They've waited as long as they can.
But Magicians, they're in such a good spot too. They're going to have to drop on the other side, and so the defensive bombardment comes from Vice. Alliance, they lose hockeys. Vice and Yuki have to do it alone. Can they? Oh, Vice certainly can. No way they're going to clutch this up and win EMEA. There's 3 spots left. It's just going to be up against Vice. Can he hold it down for the rest of Alliance? No. It'll be the Magicians who pull off a magic trick and find themselves continuing the game and claiming a chance to win with a crypto styling on them at just the right time. Boy, oh boy. Apex just keeps getting better.
Hardeki on screen right now. My personal Monster MVP for this competition. We'll, of course, leave that to the community to decide and discuss alongside the casters, but Hardeki absolutely beaming right now from high ground.
There's a reason why this player is in our conversation. They're going to have the redeploy. They're going to take this risky move right here. It has to be done. They would have been forced to be in the line of sight of 2 to 3 teams, just leaving that one area alone since we've been fighting there for so long. Let's see what they do when they make that last rotation.
Yeah, so he's just going to try and survive all that. His teammates are calling where to land right now. Just want to stay alive as long as possible, circling this final ring. Here comes the drop. Scary, scary moments. It's a slow drop. And it's a slow burn. They're going to get tagged up quite a bit, but they find some good cover. Alive for now. You wonder how long.
It's raining Gambit. Hallelujah. And they go towards the dome. The Ogre takes so much damage here. He loses his shield, but nobody's going to give up their position to try to contest Gambit, who's stuck in this little cranny.
Insanity. 4 squads left. Gambit finds a way to survive. And I don't know if the other teams know that it is Gambit. Keep in mind, it is incognito or anonymous mode in games. The players do not see each other in the kill feed. Not that Gambit's been lighting up the kill feed anyway. So they're going to take some damage here. Ticks from the lava. and will manage to make it to the next step. So stone by stone, they hop and they go as they're trying to survive with a whole team in front of them. Hardeki gets beamed. Artico is no shield. They're going to get taken out. Hardeki and Gambit are out. We're going to a game number 9.
Gotta love it. Gotta love more Apex too. They were waiting out on that dome. They only had a few seconds left. That was what they were waiting on to move in, but now New are the ones that take their spot. Look at Na'Vi. They're trying to fight here onto Totem. They're trying to fight for the control, but the EMP deletes the dome again.
There we go, Na'Vi. Follow him. We heard from Rugby earlier. Good shots put through, but New Esports gonna do it with the wide left flank. They're gonna clean up. Portugal stand up because New Esports, a team that has played and performed so consistently well over the last year of ALGS, they are alive. They may just be at match point.
69 IQ Esports are alive and well. They've taken where Alliance were, but they've got the health to actually make a play. 69 IQ Alliance, if either of those teams win, we are looking at an EMEA champion.
69 IQ, they've been chilling this whole time, avoiding most of this attrition. They left a barrel in the back and they know that someone is in that position. And again, we talk about that high ground. Hackis is all dressed up with nowhere to go. He's not even dressed up now. Finds armor for a brief moment, but there he goes, and there goes Alliance. 69 IQ still here. Nags and Slayers up. Swinny alive, but down at present. He is gone now as he takes too much damage. I don't see a respawn coming. It's down to 2.
It's 2 players of 69 IQ versus Solaris. Will it be enough? There's another as well going in, and look at this. It's 69 IQ getting pushed. That was by Horizon. It's Solaris versus 69 IQ. He's hitting all the shots. Solaris, oh, they stopped the game.
I can't believe it.
And Solaris out of nowhere win. And 69 IQ are halted yet again from claiming victory. We're going to another game.
New Esports in a decent position here. So is IG, so is Gambit.
But no one wants to give up their spot just yet here. Fallout, they know right here in this position that each team is taking a different angle in the circle. Minus Gambit, who's kind of stuck in the middle here between Invictus. You can see the other spot off to the other side, but New now are using this bombardment to just try to rotate out. And here comes the EMP as Jelly Cord makes his push in.
Eternal's the last team alive to play Spoil and to force the game number 11. IG is going to get tagged. They're going to actually lose one. Blast goes down, so does Noise's ult to Bryn. On board the Eternal. The last hope for a game 11. They are under so much duress, you might think it's over. You might think this might be it, Vicky.
Oh, Eternal, they hurt us, Fallout, they want in. He gets stuck, I'm not too sure here. The Arcstar now putting in some pressure. Kashira has to heal up with that bat. Look at New sharing the space though with Gambit. They're right together. This leads things up for Eternal to try to push in. Third party potential chance here for Eternal.
And they get a chance to reset, so here we go. 3 squads remaining, 2 match point, 1 not. Can Eternal do it against the likes of Gambit and New Esports? Gambit alive on high ground in such a good position to close this one out.
So Eternal, I see this is going to be another squad making up their way towards match point status. New Gambit, these 2 teams are looking for it. Gambit playing right underneath. Look at this position. They're trying to avoid being stuck in the middle between these 2 squads.
Ooh. The heady from Hardeki, the head glitch he has, a great opportunity to put damage in, but it's not enough. Someone turns his Kashera and shuts that down, and there you go. New's gonna have a chance to reset. Heads up play from Hardeki if it's anyone to have a clutch flank to secure a win for his team. It is Hardeki, but he's gonna get shut down.
Look at this off angle too that Eternal's taking. They're trying to take different angles so that way they can have both teams in their line of sight. I love what I'm seeing here. The circle is right at the backs of Gambit. They're going to have to move forward soon. And look at Eternal making some last-minute swap with the gold backpack too, just in case.
The tension right now is insane. Every team is quite literally vying for their tournament life. Here we go. New Esports versus the Turtle. I think it is. The Turtle actually with a wide flank. Bambino's going to back out, reset. He's just going to initiate. He's an instigator. He's forcing the Gambit and New fight as they're going to back out, reset, get their health back. Gambit on low. New on high. Eternal on ultimate low ground. It's going to be New Esports in a good spot. They push wide right. They're getting so many great shots in it just like that. New Esports is going to do it. New Esports is your champion and your victors for the Split 1 playoffs of EMEA. Congratulations to them.
They made it into the match point right after Game 9. You love to see it. New Esports, better late than never, as I always say. They are going to deny what Eternal had planned. And now, New Esports this is it for the playoffs for them. They are the EMEA Split 1 champions.